Oh, this committee is just looking into the current situation with taxation and looking at all possible avenues.
All possible avenues sound suspiciously like a tax increase could occur.
No, that's not what's happening here.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by shiresilver.com/Ridley. The better bullion, hard to lose, easy to stick in your wallet, and now easy to test as well. Available in various denominations from the silver gram to the gold 5 gram. This one, for instance, is worth about half a loaf of bread. This one is worth about 10 gallons of gas. It's not your mother's money, it's precious metal, and most Free Staters accept it as payment. shiresilver.com/Ridley.
New Hampshire senators and reps getting together, they say, to discuss the fairness of the business tax. But there are concerns among Republicans that the result of this committee meeting, or at least the activities of this committee, could be more squeezing of the businesses. That's the question I had for the committee chair, who just told me, no, it's not about squeezing more revenue, it's about fairness. As I stand here outside the meeting, the portraits of Revolutionary War heroes are looking down on me, and I can hope that they are rooting for me.
Any other comments? Mr. Baldwin, you want to speak?
Oh, well, that was just to follow up on that, I am on another commission that is putting all of this material up on the website, and it's gotten the point where we can do it fairly routinely. We can just post to it. It's quite easy. And I might just mention also, we had...
Representative, how can I be sure this committee is not going to raise taxes?
Oh, this committee is just looking into the current situation with taxation and looking at all possible avenues.
All possible avenues sound suspiciously like a tax increase could occur.
No, that's not what's happening here.
Is it, all right. Is there any possibility of a tax increase coming out of this committee, even indirectly?
Gee, I don't know.
Are you a rep?
Yes, I am a state rep.
Oh, okay. Mr. Dennis Vachon, am I saying that correctly?
Vachon.
Sorry.
It's pronounced with an SH instead of a CH.
Okay. What are the main concerns that brought about this committee?
What are the main concerns that brought about this committee?
This is in response to a problem that's perceived in the fairness of the business tax, I understand, but probably better for you to explain that than me.
I think the biggest problem that brought it about was the fact that the taxes were being used to promote certain agendas rather than relying upon the truth of the taxes. And so we're studying the taxes to see if they still fit the current economic climate, and if they're, and to ensure that they're not hurting businesses and that they're.
Well, I can guarantee you they're hurting businesses. I mean, if it's a tax, it's going to hurt business.
Well, but you may have that perspective, but you know, it's like no one wants to pay taxes, but we need taxes in order to provide necessary services.
Patrick is being arrested here outside. These folks were upstairs. They were standing in the court. These people were standing in the court. They've been arrested for standing upstairs.
And so if you're not going to have a broad-based sales tax or a broad-based income tax, then where are you going to get your money from? Well,
I like the idea of it, a united way government.
I'm tired of it coming from the local property tax, and so, you know, I mean, as a state, we've decided this is the way we're going to do it, and so.
You say it hurts business, but some statistics that might be nice to know is, for an example, we have the second most favorable business climate east of the Mississippi in terms of business taxes.
We're not first? That's a shame.
We're second. So when you put us in a comparative sense, with what's going on in the nation, we are very well situated. As far as being favorable in terms of per capita taxes, we're number 2, only because Alaska's number 1, and Alaska gets a great deal of oil money to subsidize their state government. So that's the only reason for that. So
I guess my main concern is just that it's not, yeah, people like to compare us with other states, and that's fine, but what about comparing us to the past? I mean, Rome had a 2% tax overall, almost all the way through the Republic, and most of the way through the Empire. We're paying, most Americans are paying, I think in New Hampshire, a third of their income in taxes now.
but that's not going to the state.
Not all of it, no.
No.
All right. Representative, what's your name? Hatch. Okay, Mr. Hatch, thanks for your time.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by ShireSilver.com/Ridley.